Let's meet the start.
dramatic, Clark. These teams like to go, go, go.
Exciting for us and the fans, BA, but exhausting for the defenses. I mean, it should be a high-scoring affair, up-tempo, windshield wiper quality. Expect a lot of substitutions to keep things fresh.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Chet Holmgren out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's James in a two-guard.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
Up top, Durant. Pass to Curry. No good that time. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, denied by Durant.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And here's Indiana now, after the basket by Cleveland. Gilgeous-Alexander finds James. Shoots over Tatum. Davis with the defensive effort.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Tatum passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on LeBron James.
I really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Tatum. The kick out, Curry. Tatum, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And finished off by Tatum.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Allie LaForce spoke with Kenny Atkinson. Allie?
I talked to him about Joel Embiid, and Coach told me Embiid does have us worried. He's just so physical out there, but we're going to be physical right back and get in his face when we can, so they'll be trying to challenge the big man all night.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by James, no good. Durant looking around. Antetokounmpo finds Curry. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Curry's got 5 points.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Durant. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup off target. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Here's James. After the basket by Cleveland. Down low. No good again that time.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Money on the 19-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Now, here is James. No made baskets yet. Here's James on the wing. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
Tatum against James. Left side Tatum. Outside Curry. Antetokounmpo. The pass to Curry. Back to Antetokounmpo. Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers ahead, up 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Jason Tatum out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Davis. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Fires from the wing. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists in the game. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. Pacers with a rebound. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Tatum, a screen on Holmgren. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Tatum. And Tatum drills the 3.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless.
Durant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open look. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in this quarter. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Curry. 3-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Indiana trailing here. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to James. Wembanyama, screen on Tatum. Stolen by Davis. From deep. And Tatum with the basket. On the assist by Durant. Tatum's got 13.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
Durant, pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. We've got 1:23 left in the half. Gilgeous-Alexander finds James. Gilgeous-Alexander, screen on Tatum. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside Durant. There's the three. LeBron with the rebound. Pacers trail by 5. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Embiid. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Durant. Now here's Curry. Antetokounmpo with it. Puts up a deep three. The shot misses. Gilgeous-Alexander against Tatum. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Pass to Embiid. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 8 assists in the game. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Cleveland. He's found his range, hitting 3. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Joel Embiid. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Holmgren. Then there's James. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Embiid drawing the double team. Just 5 on the clock for the lead. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Davis finds Durant. Curry with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Launches it. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
James against Tatum. Back to Antetokounmpo. Fires the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And he lobs it up. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Here's Embiid. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Curry. Here's the 3. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Durant. James deciding where to go with it. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tatum draws the double. Back to Durant. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go that time.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
James with the ball. Durant covering. And Embiid throws it down.
I've got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Durant, pass to Curry. Fires in the triple. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Money from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
It really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing, the point, the 4 or the 5. James changes games with his passing ability.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle plotted them to at least get to average on the defensive end, and there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, guarded by Durant. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Long range from the inbound. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Antetokounmpo finds Tatum. Tatum draws the double. On the wing, Davis. Clock at 6. Pass to Tatum. To the paint. Oh, big man slam by the big man, Davis.
One of the dominant dunkers in the league. Davis can put on the show in there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Anthony Davis. James against Durant. Antetokounmpo, right side. Now Embiid. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Cleveland on top. They're up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 3. Stephen Curry is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Davis in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And he's going for the oop. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Pass to James to tie it up. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Durant, the pass to Curry. The three. Oh, Curry showing off the range.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on it.
James outside, fades back. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to James. Inside. Embiid. And it's blocked by Davis. They get it back.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. Over Curry. Wembanyama's shot is good.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Antetokounmpo with it. And a deep three from Curry. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Holmgren with a screen on Tatum. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Antetokounmpo against Holmgren. Tatum with a screen. Shot clock at 6. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Durant. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist in this one. Pacers trail by 7. Holmgren with a screen on Durant. Down low. Davis against Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
51 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Tatum, a screen on Holmgren. Tatum inside, covered by Wembanyama. The rebound by Embiid. Now the Pacers with it. 7-point differential. Left side, Wembanyama. Here's Holmgren. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And so Durant will bring it up for Cleveland. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Oh, there's the alley. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. That one's good for 2.
You know, Giannis wants to get a few steps closer, but he's worked really hard to make this mid-range shot more consistent.
And so the Cavaliers take the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, Stephen. A big-time victory tonight. What aspect of this win pleases you the most?
It was a full team effort. Obviously, we look at the stat sheet, but the little things I'm talking about that we did to win the game tonight are huge. And that's when it's winning time, we showed up, and that means a lot.
It's got to feel good to see it come together. Thanks so much.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Jason Tatum.